Another thing you might want to add are some graphic elements. And one thing that's pretty common are arrows. So I can select an arrow and I can click where I want it to go, more or less, and then grab the other end to point where I might like. Now that arrow, the color comes from the theme, which of course is this gray. So right now it's really hard to see. So if I select my arrow, I can change I can change what's at the beginning of the arrow if I want some other kind of symbol like a circle, and you can change the type of arrowhead that you have at the end. But we should also be able to change the line weight, so we can make it a bit thicker so it's easier to see, as well as the line color. So if we pick something bright, then that really helps to stand out. Now because we only have a picture of red sandstone, I probably don't need an arrow, but if your picture shows both types of rock, then you may want to point out which one is the sandstone or which one is the igneous and which is the sedimentary. It all depends. Now we can also animate this. So I would select it, click on add animation, and maybe I'll save this one for on a click. So when we play this one, most of the elements pop in, and then we could introduce our arrow. You could also add in other text. So if you wanted to create a text box, we'd grab our text tool there. You can click and drag a text box, and maybe you want to put the name of the rock right on it. All depends on what you want to do. And of course you can change the font, you can change the color. So when we have the text box selected, I would advise not selecting text like that. I would click on the text box so that it's not highlighted, and then of course you can go and you can change the color if we want to match that the same. That's a little bit bright. Maybe we'll do white. And of course our fonts are here. So there's going to be a limited number of font choices here, but find something that you and your partner like. And of course we could animate that as well. You can also add in other kinds of things. So there's all kinds of shapes, different arrows, callouts if you want to add special flags or banners for your names. So kind of go ahead and play around. See what kind of fun things you can add to your presentation.